Noa Argamani, 26 years old, was taken hostage by Hamas terrorists on October 7th, just like her boyfriend Avinatan and hundreds of other Israelis. We all know the image of Noa on the back of a motorcycle begging not to be killed. And she became the image of all the hostages taken into the underground tunnels of Hamas in Gaza. Her student friends, Ofir and Amit, travel around the world to draw attention to the fate of Noa and to the fate of all the kidnapped Israeli people in Gaza. Ofir and Amit, thank you for coming in our show. We want to talk about Noa. She's a very good friend of you. What kind of person is she?
So Noa, she wonderful, well, she amazing. She studied with us engineering.
Mm-hmm.
I traveled with her in India. She free spirit. She liked the world. She traveled everywhere in South America, in the East, Europe.
She's a free girl. She likes to be free. I think that's the one word you can describe Noa as: freedom.
Uh-huh. No. Because you are both good friends of her. How did you meet each other, Amit?
We're all three of us. We studied together at the university. We actually know Noa 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago. That's it. But she's such a friendly person and loving person that she got into our hearts very easily.
Yeah. So, Ofir, can you take us back to the 7th of October? When did you hear about your friend that things were not going well?
Probably in this time I was also in a festival, another one in the south. I wake up in the morning, I hear about the news, and I also wait to understand what's going on. The water was closed, and then
I was at home. You know, we're at separate places, but I was at home. I was watching the news because the missiles they woke us up at 6:30, and I knew I had a bunch of friends there, and the party. I saw terrorists going into Israel from the news, and as I saw them going in, I understood that there's my friends at that party. So I started texting everyone I know, including Noa. We texted back and forth. She told me there's terrorists everywhere. There's running. There's people dying and dead bodies, parts of bodies, stuff real hard to see.
Yeah.
She told me there's chaos. Everyone is running and hiding and don't know what to do. She told me she was hiding with her boyfriend and in a hole, right in a hole. And when the last text that I got from her was a live location of her.
Yeah.
With a message saying that she prays that someone will save her and she doesn't have any car that she can go with. Then the contact stopped and I started seeing the live location being dragged into the Gaza Strip.
You saw that on your phone. So
yeah,
what did you think at that moment?
Oh, at first I thought she was running. She was, I don't know, trying something else. But then I started seeing she was going into the other side, the wrong side. I started texting her, maybe she will see it. And then I understood when she crossed the border, she got so close to Gaza, I understood she was kidnapped. It was a feeling of powerlessness and hopelessness. Can't imagine.
No, because she was kidnapped, and also her boyfriend Avinatan was kidnapped into Gaza. So what happened next? Because you saw live that she was taken into Gaza through the location, and so what did you do?
Well, first I started crying. I was shocked, really, really shocked. You know, we didn't understand at that moment the scale of what was happening in the south. the news couldn't cover it because it was so unimaginable of what's happening and the slaughtering there was. Only in hindsight you can understand how badly the situation was and how
Yeah.
they were, and I was really shocked. And then we started acting. We understood that if there's a video of her, well, I got the video around a couple hours later, and then I understood for real that she's there, and we started acting because we knew that this video could go viral, as this is not something to be silenced.
No, no, because this video of Noah, I think it was one of the first videos that came out. It was also sent out by the terrorists, and I think many people in the world saw it. So, Ofir, what did you think when you saw that video?
Probably when I look at it in the first time, I don't believe it. You know, it's for me it take like 3 days to realize that this is Noah, because there's big contrast between the video and Noah. You know,
How she is, yeah.
She person of freedom. You know, she travels. And to see that in the video. Take me time to understand it.
Yeah. What about your other friends? Because you say that there were also other friends at this specific festival in the south of Israel.
Well, I talked to two of my friends that were on with a car, and I guided them out. I told them not where to not go. I think they got home safely, so everything was okay with them. I hope that saved them. Another friend that got out, but we didn't hear from him for the last day. And I had 4 friends that were murdered. One of them, it took a while to find them. It took a while. The first 3 days, 2 of them that they were the best friends of each other, they were murdered together, and 2 days after we found out. And I had 2 other friends that it took about 8 days to understand who's them and to identify between bodies, because they were brutally savaged.
Yeah, yeah. So you are now in Amsterdam as we are speaking now. You have a very busy schedule, and therefore we are very happy to meet you via the video conference, because it was not possible to come to our studio here. What are you doing in Amsterdam right now?
We had meetings with politicians and diplomats, and I believe it's and press conferences. The thing is that we try to keep it on the daily agenda of what's happening, and putting the spotlight on it with the press, but also the politicians and the diplomats that can maybe they represent. We sat with all the range of the parliament representatives, and it could put the spotlight on their agenda of course Netherlands, and to help maybe the community here to be safer and to feel safer.
The reason you are here also is because you want to represent Noa as being her best friends. Ofir, what do you share with people? What do you hope to achieve?
We want Noa come back soon, but first of all, we want to know that Noa, she okay. Probably she has glasses, -5, so probably she don't see anything. We want the Red Cross help to bring for her something, but for now something we don't hear about it. Like we don't know if it will be happen soon. Yeah, and also Noa mothers have brain cancer. She now in the hospital right now.
So she wasn't able to travel.
Yeah, so this is the reason we are here.
It's even worse, It's not about not traveling, but she doesn't have a lot of time.
No.
This is why we're acting so rapidly and trying to be everywhere anytime, because time is crucial.
Yeah.
Time is very crucial.
Yeah. Do you know anything about the situation of Noa and her boyfriend in Gaza?
I believe what they said, the Red Cross, is the most important thing, because right now they say there's 240 kidnapped, right? There's been 5 people that were released, but still the number goes up. Still
Yeah.
goes up, and that means that no one really knows what's happening there.
No.
There's people missing. There's a couple of hostages. We don't know the real number. We don't know if they're alive or dead, or we don't know how they're treated. And it's not just Noah. There's babies, 9-month-old in milk. There's elderly, 80 years old that need medications.
Medicine. Yeah.
We need someone to be there to check up on every hostage. So we get a little bit of information. I think that is the next step for them to be released and for the families to be aware of what's really happening.
I have one final question. I want to ask it to both of you. I'll start with Ofir. Many people are watching this show. What can we do to help Noa and all the other hostages?
First of all, the most important and for you, it's I think it's possible to all the time to talk about it. You know, we need all the time to be in the news. It's if it will be in the side, so probably nothing more. You know, I talk with you about the Red Cross, so it's so basic. Just talking about it. Because we are both, like, we are 2 people,
Yeah.
but you have the power to spread it.
To reach more people. What about you, Amit? What can we do here?
I think for sure, not being afraid is the most important part. To say out loud, well, we're our generation and our voice. You know, the Holocaust started when Jews were afraid on the streets. That's how it happened. That's how it started, right? We've been to the Dam Square, and there was a Palestinian gathering.
Demonstration, yeah.
Yeah, and it's not about the Palestinians. It's not about the issue of Israel and Palestine. The thing is that when this stuff of rallies happen, they usually justify terror. They justify the terrorism that happened there, and you'll never see a rally of an Israeli with with the Israeli flag, and that's all because they're scared. We need to raise up our voice. We need to stay confident. We need to stay strong, and we need to not let this, as he said, to not let this get away from my daily agenda. This is very important for people to understand.
Yes, Ofir and Amit, thank you very much. We will pray also for you guys and for Noa and for our boyfriend and the family, of course. God bless you, and thank you very much.
Thank you for having us.